My name is Javier Luis.
And I am Johnny Boricua Prince Dones at your service.
How are you? How are you, everybody? What's going on, Johnny?
Nothing, man. I went out.
You went out
I
where?
went out on Saturday. I went to the Ninth Avenue Food Festival.
Yeah, I did. So you did post
Oh,
a
it was
pic.
great. It was great. But
Yeah.
they got to rename that thing to the Ninth Avenue International Reunion Festival. Because that's
Oh.
what I've seen, man. I got reacquainted with a lot of friends.
Nice,
A lot of old friends, man.
nice, nice. I
We
saw
do it every
pictures you
year.
posted. I missed it. I think Norma went.
If she did, I didn't see her.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but
I, saw a few-
quite a few
I walked
people
it up
went.
like I must have walked like 5 miles total.
Really?
Yeah, it was great
Yeah.
though. It was great. Great
Yeah, I'm
seeing
sorry I
those
missed
people.
it. Let's see who's on right now. We have Michael Love from Orlando, Florida. Bienvenido. And we have. Oh no, I tagged you. So what's
You
going
had
on?
me.
So that was your weekend.
Yeah, that was the weekend. I was gonna go again on Sunday,
Okay.
pero I
Oh, so it was a whole
on
weekend.
the
thing.
yeah, it's Saturday and Sunday
Okay.
every year, and the rain caught us a little bit,
Right.
but we got home okay. I took my son with me, Jaden.
Good.
He had a good time. He ate like a pig. Oh my god! I bought a shish kebab,
Yeah.
$13.
What was on there?
Chicken on a stick.
Just bread.
Not even that. I couldn't have the bread. If I ate the bread, I wouldn't be able to eat the chicken.
Rosa says hello. Hola, Rosa. ¿Cómo estás?
Rosa, bienvenido a nuestro
Cho.
show.
With a CH. Cho.
Gracias por estar en sintonía.
Right. Yeah, so it was, my weekend was good. I was busy working on my video,
Okay.
and it's a long process. Took me 4 hours to do 3.5 minutes.
Wow.
So we have to sit there. The editor is excellent. Henry.
Oh, I'm sure.
R.A. Henry, shout outs to you, brother, for such a great job.
No, but you don't deal with rinky-dink people, so I know whoever you got is going to be top-notch.
No, I can't do that. I have no space for that. Let's talk about what's going on now.
All right. Well, as you know, New York City has the risk level has been upgraded from medium to high.
Yeah.
Yesterday, 40. Well, last week we hit a milestone, sad milestone, over 1 million dead
Over 1 million
in the
passed,
United
right.
States from COVID, and we've had
In the United States or worldwide?
no, United States only was 1 million.
Wow.
There's several million worldwide.
Wow.
But in the United
Okay.
States was 1 million, and 40,000 of those were New Yorkers.
My God.
You know, and it's
Yeah.
sad, and people keep saying this is fake, this is whatever. This is real, people. And people are saying, "Oh, I'm tired of wearing the mask." But if people, this is just my opinion, of course.
Right.
If people would have done what they were supposed to do, we'd probably be out of it. We wouldn't have all these variants.
Right.
You know, and then I had someone. I was talking to someone the other day. I forgot who it was, and he was saying, "Yeah, but you're boosted and you're vaccinated and you can still get it." He goes, "Yeah, but I have a better chance of not having to go to the hospital and get a milder case than with you who is not vaccinated."
Right.
Oh, but I'm not worried about it. Whatever. I said, listen, bro, if you're gonna take a chance like that with your life and not think about the people you might be affecting,
Yeah.
I mean, I pray that you don't get it,
Right.
because you've seen on the news of what happens to people who get it.
Right.
Even though we've come a long way, like I said, with the vaccines and the treatments, and they're not as strong as they used to be and stuff. But still, you're taking a big chance, especially if you have young children at home who can't get vaccinated yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah. It
is what it is.
It's complicated because okay, so there's a difference. Those that got the virus,
right.
like me, I got it when it first started, and then I got boosted. If I were to get infected, I wouldn't be affected.
It
Like,
wouldn't be. It's
It wouldn't be that.
right.
You know,
It's
it would be mild.
See, people think that just because you got vaccine that you're not supposed to get it. No, you can get it. Nothing
Right.
is foolproof in
Right.
this world. The only thing that's guaranteed is you're gonna die
Right.
one
Now,
day.
Here's the other thing. Now, here's the different approach. People who never got COVID but are boosted, but when they become not reinfected because they never got infected, but when they become infected with the actual virus, they become sicker
Really?
as opposed to those that actually got infected before boosted. You get what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, because now they did build antibodies.
Right. Now, just regardless of the vaccine, your body's being introduced to a foreign virus.
Exactly,
You
and
know.
it doesn't know how to fight it.
Right. So our bodies, I'm already used to it.
Right.
You know, my mom's already used to it. Other people are already used to it. these people who never got infected got the vaccine. Their bodies were never introduced to that foreign. And
Yeah,
it's,
but
and it's
still,
really
you
complicated.
still have a layer of protection getting
Yeah.
the vaccine,
Right.
because what it is, the vaccine teaches itself.
Yeah.
It goes into your body, and then if it's introduced to something that shouldn't be there,
Yeah.
then it knows to fight that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, at least that's the way it's supposed to work. That's what the scientists say, and I'm going to believe the
What
scientists
about
instead
the
of
people that never got it and never got the shot?
that never got it.
They're
Well,
lucky.
not say never got it,
Right.
haven't gotten it.
Haven't
Because
gotten
never
it.
got it is neither here nor there.
Well, here's the other thing, Charles. There's, like, for instance, my brother and his wife. They're not vaccinated. They don't want to get vaccinated. From what we think, they did not get infected. But my brother thinks that there might have been a possibility because when the pandemic first started, they were both very sick at
Okay.
the same time with fever, but they did not associate it with.
Well,
And they didn't get tested, so they don't have proof.
so it could have, it just could have been that they were asymptomatic.
Yeah.
It happens because I had it.
You know-
it only lasted me 4 days.
You know, doctors say, and which is proof on everything.
Right.
People got sick, they didn't feel it. The ones that got sick and felt it, half of them started getting the fevers and everything more because people were saying, "Oh, you got corona," and the stress was making.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
mind is powerful.
Yes.
Mine
the
was
mind
very
is
powerful.
Yes.
For the other people that didn't even know corona was a lot, they were good,
Yeah. Yeah.
and their body fought it,
Yeah.
and they okay now.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got. I mean, they
People
got.
need to stop stressing, eat correctly, stop putting their fingers in their mouth and their buttholes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
But I wouldn't put it.
and keep on going. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
you should know your own body basically.
oh, absolutely.
If you feel like a different flu or different sickness,
Mm-hmm.
then like I've been saying since I was 10 or 12 years old, stay your ass at home. Don't be
Yeah.
coming to school with that little sniffing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
yeah, the mind is very powerful, but
Yeah.
that's not to take away from those that actually really got sick.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
you
the
know,
thing
or
is,
those that passed
then
away.
you have
Right,
people
right.
who are having lasting effects.
That's
didn't get
a real
vaccinated.
thing.
Yeah.
And these people
That's
are
a
having
real
some
thing.
serious respiratory. What it is now, being that it's an upper respiratory virus,
Right.
you're getting scar tissue on your lungs.
Right.
That doesn't go away.
No, it doesn't go away.
And God forbid you don't get infected again. You know, and God forbid it's worse this time.
Right. So one of my neighbors who lives in my building, she got vaccinated. I don't know if she ever got the actual virus, but she got vaccinated. She just got COVID, landed in the hospital because she's asthmatic.
Ooh, see, that's because she has an underlying condition.
Right. She has underlying
Right.
condition. So now
How soon after getting the vaccine did she contract it?
I have no idea.
Because it's usually, from what I understand, correct me if I'm wrong, if anybody knows, I think it's 2 weeks for your body for the virus to start generating its
Right,
antibodies
right,
or
right.
protection layers of protection or whatever. I'm not sure exactly what it's called, but you know, the protection, because if you get it, like I say, you get the vaccine and then you go outside the same day or the day after, you can still get sick.
Or you could get it.
You're
yeah.
just not protected yet
You're not
because
protected.
it's just
Yeah,
you gotta
it
let
takes a while for the
exactly
for the
yeah
immunity
exactly
to build.
Hey Manny, what's up, Baba?
Manny, what's up? He says we just got our second booster and shingles vaccine. Good for you, Manny.
Yes, I'm going.
Good
Oh,
for
I'm
you.
going tomorrow for my second booster.
I'm thinking of going in the next couple of weeks for my second booster, but
Do it after your concert,
no, I
just
gotta
in
do it
case.
before
You have to do it before.
Yeah.
Second booster.
the second booster.
Why you have to?
Because the thing is, the weekend before my concert, I'm flying out to Orlando for an interview,
Oh, okay.
and I can't chance getting sick right before a concert.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I could. I don't think I can cover for you. I don't think I'm not. I don't sing that well yet, and I'm not good at lip singing because I don't know most of your songs.
But as far as the shingles vaccine, good point. I got because this new shingle vaccine is 2 series. It's a series of 2 shots. That's no joke.
Yeah,
Eso te tumba. Oh my
I'm afraid
God.
of getting the shingles vaccine.
Oh my God! But you need it. People are getting the shingles, and one of my best girlfriends got it. She said it was painful.
Oh no, it's extremely painful. But I'm just I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm
And
chicken.
young people are getting it younger now. It was thought that if you're 50 and over, that's when it strikes. But no.
No. Ladies,
You're getting it in your
you're
30s
getting it
and
younger
40s.
and younger. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's becoming a young man's. But then what it is, they're saying that if you never got the chicken pox, then you shouldn't have to worry because it's once you had chickenpox, you have the shingles in you already. Just
Interesting.
waiting for you to come out.
Interesting.
That's what it is.
Manny said
And I had
it laid us
had
out.
chickenpox.
Yeah.
It laid him out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
man, he don't care. He's lazy anyway. He don't do shit.
Manny, come to New York. Come to my show.
He ain't coming to New York.
Come hang out, bro.
Kidding me? He ain't coming up here, bro.
So but yeah, so we're at a peak right now. So hopefully it'll start dwindling within the next 2-3 weeks.
Well,
Okay,
I mean,
hopefully.
yeah, hopefully because cases have increased 60% over the past 14 days nationwide.
Yeah.
43 states are reporting increases, and minimum is 30%, and maximum is like 60%, depending
Yeah,
on what state
yeah.
you're in.
And the funny thing is that a lot of the thought process, especially at work, I work in a hospital, is that because last year around this time, the virus started decreasing. So they thought because the warmer weather's coming, that this is more like a cold weather kind of virus like the flu.
Keep listening to Trump.
But it's totally different now. But anyway, listen. People are not going to shut things down. People are not going to lock themselves up. People are tired. People want to go out. They want to dance. They want to go to the movies. They want to have
Yeah,
a good time.
I understand that.
Wear your masks.
I
That's
understand
it.
that. But the thing is, people want to do that. They're tired of this and tired of that. But if you would have played by the rules in the
Yeah.
beginning, we could have been out of this already.
Yeah.
Because they say, "Oh, we're not going to shut down this." Okay, I get it. But remember, and then kids going to school and all this stuff. You can regain education, but you can't regain a life.
Yeah.
God forbid.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
just my take
now,
on it.
Now they're just mostly saying the shots because the mask, as everybody pretty much knew, it wasn't working.
Yeah, but I mean, it's still
So now they even said that mask that everybody's wearing outside doesn't even work.
nothing. But nothing is 100% foolproof.
Yeah.
This gives you a mask. Just gives you a layer of protection.
Yeah.
That's all it does.
So Renaldo says, I never had COVID-19. I have all of the boosters. That's
Okay.
good. That's good. Renaldo.
Did you have COVID-18?
Which is a cold, probably. And Manny says, get your second boosters now because they're expecting another surge in the fall. Yes.
And they
So-
also there's
it's
going to be
gonna
a shortage.
coexist.
There's going to be a shortage.
Yeah, it's going to coexist with
Oh,
the flu.
yeah.
And they're talking about combining the flu shot with the COVID together.
Well, you can get them both at the same time now. You can get the flu shot and the. One
You
thing
guys-
I've never gotten the flu shot.
To change the thing, do you know which number one killer in the world right now? And it ain't COVID?
What, the flu?
Nope.
Suicide?
Suicide is number 2. I found that out yesterday. Number
think I
1
read
is
that.
overdose.
Yes, you're right. Drug
2.5
overdoses.
million people last year. Not
Wow.
one person was talked about.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
2.5.
Suicide- and you know what? And the thing is-
suicide, 1.7, more than COVID.
Suicide is across the board.
Yeah.
Because we did a bike ride in Philadelphia in 2019, and this was for all the first responders who've taken their lives for whatever reason it was.
Yeah.
Firefighters, police,
And then it's
EMS, doctors, everything.
COVID is
you'd be
like number
surprised
5.
of all the names at the park that we went to.
Mm-hmm.
All the
Lethal.
names that were there it was sad.
Yeah.
It was sad.
And these were first responders or?
Yeah, the ones that we did, it was a memorial ride for the Philadelphia PD, firefighters from the PD, nurses, EMTs, EMS, and that was just the first responders. This wasn't regular folk that took their lives that lived in Philly. They would never be able to put all the names in the park.
Right.
Yeah, I wonder, like, with all those suicides, how many of the percentage is due to depression or due to things that happen? Like, first responders. I've seen so many killings. Oh, my God,
Yeah,
And it's not depression. It's just like, what's that, PSD type of thing?
PTSD.
Right.
Yeah, but
So I wonder
that also comes through with the job.
Right.
And then you like you said, you have the depression. Then you have people on the job who see all this death and stuff, and it just gets to them. And it's like, when is it gonna end? I come to this job to save people, not to see all these people dying.
Right.
And they feel like a failure, and sometimes
Yeah.
they'll take their own lives due to that. Like the doctor during the height of the pandemic, she was treating people and seeing all this death and everything. She got COVID, and she was home for like a month and stuff. She came back, and within a week, she killed herself.
And
Because her job is to save people, not to watch these people die.
Right.
And without a damn thing she can do about it.
Yeah. Mental health is.
And this was a very prestigious doctor
Right.
in the South.
Manny says mental health is very much on the rise. It is very
Absolutely.
much on the rise. And I was actually talking. I reached out to somebody who's an expert in mental health to see if we get him on the show to talk about it.
Okay.
Because this whole last 2-3 years has just
Oh yeah, this is
been off the charts.
this is wreaked havoc
Re-
and has tested people and stuff. For me, I often think, and this is just thinking for myself, is probably selfish reasons and stuff. Like I'm saying, people, why are you going through all of this? I came out just fine, but that's just me.
That's true. Yeah.
I don't know what the other person was going
Right.
through before this,
Right.
or this could have been a person who was a very, very much people person,
Right.
and then now to be isolated at home, working from home, and not even going out the house, and the delivery guy dropping the food, and you wait till he leaves, and then you pick up the food, and it does weigh on you.
Yeah.
It
Yeah, I
does,
think
and I've seen it.
It's the COVID to me bring out a lot of people that never wanted to go to the doctor. Now it bring out your health problems.
Yes, yes,
Because
yes.
that's what had been killing a lot of the people. Is
Right.
they had
Yeah.
health problems.
Underlying
and then also
health
the people
conditions.
that never realized they had depression now realizes they
Exactly.
have depression.
And the thing is, you could be depressed and not even know it.
Yeah.
Just with a few questions that a psychologist would ask you, they said, "Listen, you're depressed."
Yeah.
I said, "Oh boy."
Yeah. But anyway, so people just be careful, and just keep protecting
Yeah,
yourselves.
keep protecting yourself. Wear the mask if you have to.
Yeah.
And what they're saying now is they're urging people, if you're in an outdoor area where there's a lot of people, please wear a mask. Indoors, of course, wear your mask. It's not that bad. I don't like wearing it. I hate wearing it, but I'm
Puerco's
protecting
houses-
me and I'm protecting the guy next to me.
And Puerco's house is wear a whole costume.
Yeah, hazmat suit.
He said in Puerco's house. That's funny. So listen, I wanted to touch on something that we talked about last week, just for a few minutes, and you guys give me your opinion on this. It was about, we were talking about domestic violence from a male's perspective,
Right.
men being the victim. Interestingly enough, I was having a conversation yesterday with somebody who's married. It's two guys, male couple. One is undocumented Dominican, and the other one is a citizen here, U.S. citizen. They got married a few months ago, and I just text him. I say, "Hey, how's it going?" He says, "Oh, it's okay," but I'm like, "Are you sure it's okay? Because your Facebook seems like all happy and full of hearts."
Oh, yeah.
And he says, "No, my husband, he's doing things that I don't like." I think, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Well, he's always on his phone," and we're talking about the citizen. I'm gonna refer him to the citizen of the United States. He's a man in his mid to late 50s, always on his phone, always on Facebook, always playing games. And when he's on Facebook, he's on private messenger, and the undocumented husband says, "I see his messages. He's sexting with other men, talking about, masturbation with each other, or so on and so forth."
Right.
And I'm like, "And you tolerate that?" And he's like, "Well, I thought about asking for the divorce." I said, "Why don't you?" And he says he's constantly doing it. And then the other thing is that the citizen works near LaGuardia. That's where his job is. And he starts at a specific time, but leaves 2 to 3 hours early when it's only a 30-minute commute. So I'm like, "Wait, why are you still in this relationship?" He says, because he promised me my papers.
He's waiting for the papers to come in.
And I'm like,
They probably came in. He's holding them.
and he says, "I might have to deal with this for the next few years because I'm waiting for my papers. I don't want to mess anything up."
But now-
And I'm like, "Wait, so this sounds like abuse to me."
Oh, absolutely.
So this citizen is doing whatever he wants because he has the other guy like this.
Porque lo tiene así apretado. Exactly.
Yeah.
Now,
But
And I'm like,
When-
this is not physical abuse. This is
this is controlled.
control. This
Exactly.
is emotional abuse. This is
But if the person is listening,
Yeah.
hopefully you're listening. If not, watch the video and listen.
yeah,
You
it's
can go to immigration
yes.
and tell them you're feeling abuse and you're feeling controlled.
Right.
And you want to get out of the relationship, but you do not want to leave the United States. They will help you.
oh, absolutely.
I'm
sure
gonna
they-
get
You
the
don't-
information
you don't
for him.
need- You don't need to stay with this bull crap guy.
Yeah.
Or girl, whoever it is.
Yeah.
But now,
For the papers.
when do you know when the papers were filed?
That I don't know.
Because if they were filed already, it should be less than a year. Because it's a citizen doing it for a spouse.
Right.
It should be less than a year.
Right.
Find out tell him to apply for a passport, a U.S. passport.
I'm gonna
If
talk
he
to-
gets approved for the passport, guess what?
No,
He's got a green card.
I'm going to talk
well,
because
no, they don't get a green card. They get a dual citizen for now, and then
Right.
it takes up to 10 years to get a green card.
right, because the thing is that
Well, with a
the
dual citizen, he can stay.
the what?
With a dual citizen, like,
Yeah.
he can stay.
Yeah,
That's why I said if he's been here more, or she has been here more than a year, like Johnny said, yeah.
yeah.
Look, I got a friend who bought his wife from DR. He filed for her
brought her?
paperwork. He filed for her paperwork less than a year ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's already here legally. She got a green card.
And then, I feel bad for the guy because he has no friends, no family.
I know.
And the citizen husband
Right.
moved the undocumented after they got married, moved him into his home with his elderly mother who's controlling of the citizen's husband. So the
Wow.
undocumented said not only is he sexting behind my back and Lord knows what he does before he leaves to go to work, but his mother, he says that he's a mama's boy. So the mother does everything from cooks, does his clothes, does everything. I'm like, what kind of marriage is this?
You know what?
Nah, that's not good.
Espera, aguántate un chin más, papito. Ya mismo va a salir ese preso. Ya mismo, un chin más, un chin más.
Just a little bit. But I just feel bad for him because
Yeah.
that is control.
No. But you know what he's got to do? Reach out
Yeah.
to the proper people, get himself educated,
Yeah.
learn English and stuff. So when the day comes,
Yeah.
pa fuera, pa la calle, you can do your own thing.
Yeah, I'm going to get information for him because gay, straight, nobody deserves to be captured or feel captive in a relationship. Anybody
Yeah.
who's undocumented, you should
A lot
not
of
feel.
them do that, though.
Huh?
A lot of them get, people from out of
Yeah.
state, and they be like, well, if you don't like it, go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? It's
Yeah.
like, no.
Let me give a little
Yeah,
shout out to
and,
you. Carmen, what's up, baby? How you doing? Victor Hernandez, my buddy from the MTA, he's a train operator. He
Victor,
says
¿qué
here
pasa?
he's noticed that in the subways, customers are getting very lax and wearing their masks. Yes, I see that all the time because I take my daughter to school in the take her to work in the morning,
Yeah.
and I'm seeing that, and people just like it's nonchalant, and
Mm-hmm.
people are not even caring anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I posted up. Remember, Johnny, that I posted up.
Yeah.
Yo, is it, because I took the train a couple of days ago for the first time for months, and I seen it. I even seen workers. And I'm like,
Yeah,
did
workers also.
Did they lift the ban? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I mean, it's still it's still mandatory in the subway, Metro North, Long
Yeah.
Island Railroad buses, and in the path.
Yeah.
But you don't have to have it in for New Jersey Transit or Amtrak. You don't have to have it. I don't know about the other states and stuff.
Right.
But you don't have to have the mask for those riding in those modes of transportation. But in the subway, anything MTA,
Right.
is mandatory. But
Right.
not everybody follows the rules.
Even recently, when I traveled to PR, the pilot announced it is your choice now to
Yeah.
wear the mask if you want to, but those that are wearing them, please do not harass those who
Right.
choose
No.
to wear the
Right.
mask.
Exactly.
So now they're making the announcement.
But you know something? A lot of those, I think all the planes have been fitted with some of the state of the art disinfecting equipment
yeah,
in the plane. Their ventilation systems are like state of the art, awesome.
yeah.
That's why you're gonna pay through the nose now.
Carmen says exactly. Inoel, saludos. Inoel, I got to talk to you about him. We want to have him on a show. He's,
Okay.
He's for the independence of Puerto Rico.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, so we have
Vamos a
to have,
pelear tú y yo. Nah.
let's have him on. the
No,
show.
yeah, I want to hear that perspective.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So, and have you noticed that on the subways, the more people take off the mask, more homeless people are occupying the subways, and more homeless people are smoking on the subways.
Oh no, listen, that has been going on for years.
And atrevido, and there are no cops anywhere when that
You know
happens.
what's funny though? Throughout this pandemic, the homeless and the crackheads did not get COVID.
Nope.
No se enfermaron. I don't know what it is, man.
They have that immune system.
Yo creo que son esa chincha, la chincha que tienen encima de protecting them. Algo está haciendo because, yeah, you know what it is? They got that thick layer of dirt that the virus just can't penetrate.
They've been exposed
They've
to
been exposed
every
to
kind of
so-
bacteria and virus
Absolutely.
that this didn't affect them. This
No.
didn't affect them.
I mean, of course, I'm sure quite a few of them have died and stuff because I don't remember.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you if I saw a homeless person in a train 2 days in a row, the same person.
Yeah,
To me, they're all the same.
right.
Because you don't, they it's funny, they're lost faces in New York.
They are lost faces. They are lost.
Lost faces.
Talking about homeless, I sometimes wonder, how did you get to that point? everybody had a life once.
Well, this is why
You know?
they say 8 million stories in the naked city.
Yeah.
Because as when I worked at the tracks, we used to work at night or whatever,
Yeah.
and sometimes we'll sit and a homeless person is there, and we'll get into a conversation.
Yeah.
I asked him, I said, "Listen, please don't get offended or anything, but how did you end up in this situation?"
Yeah.
This guy was in a huge tech firm, making 6 figures and all this stuff and everything, and you know what got him?
What?
Drugs.
Mm.
He started with the cocaine.
Listen,
then
that's
the
heavy in the Wall
ecstasy.
Street, bro.
He lost his job. His family left him. He lost the house and everything, and he ended up in the street.
Yeah.
And the guy, and you have musicians living on the street. You have people who own businesses on the street and are priced out of their apartments and stuff like that. That's like I said. That's what they call it. 8 million stories in the naked city.
Yeah.
Because everyone's story is different.
Everyone's
Yeah,
everyone's-
you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. And you could tell who's a newly homeless person
Yeah.
because they're cleaner,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
You know, but it bothers me because we so many resources.
Yeah.
But then you got some of them who don't want to go into a shelter. They'd rather take their chances in the street.
Shelters are very dangerous.
Because
from what
shelters
I
can be
understand.
very dangerous. Yes, I
Yeah.
was a security guard once in a shelter. I lasted 1 day. I
That's
couldn't be there.
That's crazy.
I was security, and they were threatening me. I said, and I'm behind a booth with an iron gate and a thick window. And I said, no. Once I got relieved,
Yeah.
I didn't go back.
That's crazy.
Didn't even call.
Me
You know,
neither.
and it's crazy. It's and the crime shootings are up, and the stuff that happened in Buffalo. This guy targeted
Yeah.
black people, drove for hours. He even did recon at the place, 180-page manifesto of what he was going to do. And the thing is, the police were saying now that if he was to escape from there, he was going to do more damage. He was going to go up and down the street shooting, picking up black people.
Yeah.
They're saying that he encountered a white lady in the supermarket, and he pointed the gun at her and looked at her and saw she wasn't black. He said, "Oh, I'm sorry," and kept going and kept shooting other people. This is some crazy people. That comes from
Yeah,
home, and
that's
that's brainwashed
yeah, that's the
also
parents.
from the political side.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what it is. It's white supremacy. And it's funny how white supremacy is not considered terrorism.
Because it's in America.
They're the oldest terrorists in this
Right.
world.
Right. Christopher
Yeah.
Columbus is the oldest terrorist. in
Yeah, I was
history.
gonna
Yeah.
But they said it's because they feel like they're getting wiped out.
Exactly.
Well, guess
I was
what?
just gonna say that.
Karma is, you know what?
Yes.
Because you wiped out the Indians, right?
Right.
But second of all, you're not getting wiped out.
No.
The blacks are getting wiped out. The whites are getting wiped out. The Puerto Ricans are getting wiped out. The Chinese are getting wiped out. You know by who? By mixed kids. Learn and live with it.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
By about 10 years from now, who's going to be who? Because everybody's going to be mixed. So shut it up
Yep.
and keep on moving.
What's up, Artie? Mi compi is on. Is
Artie,
watching now.
welcome.
What's going on, Papa?
Welcome. Just wanted to share something with you. Again, in PR, one thing that I noticed, I don't know if I spoke to you about this, but you know what the tradition is when a flight lands in Puerto Rico and it touches ground, what happens?
Yeah, people clap and
Right.
and they they
Right.
cheer.
Right. So I didn't experience that. I think I was the only one, me and another person clapping. And so I spoke to my cousins who live in Puerto Rico while I was there. And I'm like, what's happening to the tradition? And she's like, well, there's an article going around on social media that states that people who clap have been bullied because it's being looked at something stupid and something idiotic. And so a lot of Puerto Ricans kind of have stopped because they don't want to be called out,
You know, why can't they do that when I'm around?
you know? And so I'm like, are you kidding me? And she says, no. So this is why a lot of people have stopped.
Bro,
And not just that, but not only, and the thing is, there's less Puerto Ricans on the planes.
well, that's true.
So
a lot of tourists are going out there.
A lot of tourists, a lot of Caucasians who have property out there, they don't know about that tradition. I'm
Sorry.
nice.
No, I'm sorry. My compadre goes,
What he said?
they were afraid of getting the clap. Oh, man.
Artie, that was a good one.
Pa eso bebe, títere.
Just a quick hello to you guys. Welcome, George.
What's up, George G?
George will be here next
Next
Wednesday.
week. Next Wednesday.
Yes. Be happy to have you. But yeah, so that's going around. And then I personally read an article of this one guy. He said that he was dating this one girl,
Right.
and then they went on a trip. And when the plane landed, she started clapping. He left her. He was so embarrassed by her clapping that he left her. I'm like,
See,
I'm speechless.
So
if I go to Puerto Rico, I'm gonna go there with a cowbell. I'm gonna get up there. I'm gonna scream and yell, "Wepa! We're home! Ding, 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 ding!" Bro, I'm gonna. Y dime algo.
He said a cow.
Dime algo. Para que tú veas. They'll be dragging me out. I'll be going to jail. But
Listen.
guess what? I'm
guess,
keeping up.
I guess because of my height and my look, nobody bothered me. Because as soon as we land, I was like, woohoo!
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah. You know what? You know what it is?
Shake your hand.
Go on a
shake your
plane
hand.
with me and my compay.
Yeah.
And when that plane lands, vamos a ver.
Bring the clap back.
Vamos a ver. Vamos a ver. Artie, you bring the trae el guido. We'll have hard with the palitos, and I'll
Yeah.
have the cowbell.
Bring the
We're gonna
clap
have a
back.
party,
I'm
bro.
the only one that when it lands, I give the parachute back and hug the pilot, right?
That is
De parranda on the airplane. Exactly, bro.
That's right. That's
Exactly,
right.
bro.
You don't know the good tradition that we have landing.
That's what it is.
in
But
the land.
it's true what they said. You know, it's a lot of tourists now.
It's a lot.
A lot of Puerto Ricans going back and forth anymore.
But anyway, just wanted to share that with you. If you guys ever travel to Puerto Rico and the plane lands, the plane will land, hopefully.
Yeah, right.
Make sure you clap. Make sure you clap.
No. Don't get the clap. Just
Don't
clap.
get the clap. No, you don't want the clap. Anyway, what's this about?
This is the shortage of baby formula.
Oh,
You know, and people are complaining and they're saying, "Oh, it's Biden's fault and all this and everything." And you have to remember, the trade agreement, the USMCA, the U.S., Mexico, and Canada deal
okay.
that the Trump administration sought to protect domestic producers by imposing quotas and tariffs
Right.
on Canadian imports in the trade deal. So now Canada is full of product to sell. They are selling to people, but now they have tariffs up to 17 to 25% on importing that Canada has to pay in order to sell their formulas and stuff like that here in the United States.
That's crazy.
And a huge thing was because Abbott, that the factory,
Right.
they produce 43% of the baby formula, and that's the one that had to voluntarily shut down because of the
Really?
bacteria that was that happened in January,
Right.
in the beginning of the year. And you see also they concentrated the tariffs up to 17.5%,
Yeah.
and Abbott had to shut down, and hopefully they're going to be opening up soon.
Mm-hmm.
And the biggest one that Abbott sells to is the WIC program, the government.
Okay.
They make because also the FDA is so strict on the baby formula and how it's manufactured and stuff like that. So it's hard for them to go to another get stuff from other countries without it being inspected by the FDA.
Right.
You know, that's their biggest thing. And WIC is accounted for 57 to 68% of the infant formula sold in the United States. And Abbott is the factory that sells the most to them. You have Nestle, Perrigo, and another one, I forgot the name of it, that are the four makers of the baby formula.
Okay.
You know, and it's hopefully within the next 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, they're going to start production again.
Okay.
And hopefully it's
Yeah.
and it's true what Artie said right there, ignorance is running rampant.
It is.
You know, and you're blaming you can't now, if the Republicans and the Democrats stop throwing volleys at each other, going back and forth, why don't you sit down on the freaking table and come up with a solution instead of blaming this, blaming that? You know, ya se me tiene
It's all a
hinchado.
power game. It's all a power game to see who has the biggest.
Of course, man. You know, and then now I didn't want to talk about it also, but then now with the abortion stuff.
No, but,
You want-
real quick, you know who the formula is affecting, right? The white people, because us Latinos, by 2 months, we're giving them arroz con bichuela, so
That's
we don't
right.
really care.
That's right. Las habichuelas majadas y todo.
Majada in a blender.
Ponle un bibí y ya está.
2 meses, dale arroz ahí.
That's it.
And,
That's
you
it.
know, Latino moms, they give teta until the kid is 4 or 5 years old. So
Yep.
Shit, I see one that was 23.
Artie
in the
says,
stroller.
that's the way it used to be. Yeah.
Exactly. You know, and you know what it is? But kids that are born now are more sensitive for some reason. They drink water from the faucet, and now tienen arrea for 3 days. Oh no, I gotta have bottled water. Get out of here. Get bottled
gotta
water. Need
have
bottled
4
water.
bubbles.
They were born into a sensitive era.
Tell me about it, man. It's like, oh my God, bro. Dude, you la jala un pelo, pa, y now they get a big bump. You know,
They don't know about growing up in the projects.
No.
and sliding on cement remember when our between your building and Marlene's building there was some kind of flood or something, and the playground flooded. We
Yeah.
ran out there with our bathing suits. Well, not bathing suits, boxers.
Yeah.
I slid y todavía tengo la marca. I cut myself. No dog poop.
No.
No.
It was a playground, and we would go in there. And then when they opened the sprinklers,
Yeah.
we go in there, hang out, man. We forget about it,
Yeah,
man.
there was no. We made it through that.
Generation X, bro.
We made it through that. You know.
Generation X. Now you got Generation
And I still have the
Generation
scars.
Sensitive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the house parties growing up.
No,
Everybody smoked in the house.
no seatbelts in the car, right in the
Nada.
back of the station wagon, bro. Y ahora,
With the coolers and la fruta y alcapurria.
oh, seguro, bro, seguro. You know, it's crazy. It's crazy. You
Yeah.
know,
It's true. It's true. That's how we rolled back then.
yeah. We didn't play around. Artie used to tell me stories about him growing up in el barrio.
Yeah.
Forget about
No,
it.
but now, and I mean, the thing is, I was thinking about that earlier this weekend, where even as I got older in my 20s and 30s, how I used to hang out in the clubs, get out at 4 a.m, go across the street to the Habibi and order coffee and bagel, and then get home like at 6 a.m. I survived all that.
Oh, absolutely.
We survived all that.
Coming
But
out of
now-
Roseland at 5 a.m, go and get
Now-
breakfast, and then get on the train and go home.
now
Forget it.
everybody's sensitive. Everybody's,
You know, Victor just said that President Biden just signed Production Act to speed up the production of baby formula. All right,
good.
good. Thank you for that tip. Thank you for the tip. Carmen Martinez, thank you for watching.
Hey, Mom. Thanks for watching.
Bendición.
Sí, bendición. And Manny says we all knew
each other. Exactly, exactly.
Yeah,
we all knew each other.
had each
and
other's
if your mom wasn't out there looking over us, my mom was out there, or Marlene's mother, or whatever. You know, we had protection. We were the only people in I think in all New York that were out hanging out in the playground at 2:00 in the morning because our parents were sitting in the benches talking.
Yeah, yeah, that was
You know?
fun.
That was a lot of fun, man.
And-
We used to brag when we go to school. Yeah, what time you went to sleep?
Yeah.
8:00. Boy, 2:30 in the morning. We were hanging out outside.
Yeah, and we were good. We were a close knit group. I mean,
Oh,
the
absolutely.
group used to get into fist fights with each other and then make up like a half hour later.
Yeah. If we fight in the morning, in the afternoon we're playing skellies.
Yeah, yeah.
And then when we get the big soda, everybody got a sip.
Good times.
Yeah,
Or-
yeah, good old days,
the
exactly.
pickle in the
Lourdes
pickle jar.
Maldonado's watching. What's up, baby?
Artie
You know-
says, overly sensitive idiots of the world.
You ain't lying, bro. Hey, listen, bro.
Welcome.
Artie's gonna tell you like it is, bro.
Yeah.
My compa is not gonna mince words, bro. He don't care who it is.
I hear that. No, I'm glad.
Bro, he'll
grew
curse
up
the Pope out if he has to, bro.
here. Yeah. I'm glad I grew up here.
Like I
in New
said,
York.
when
No
we
other
were
place.
young, there was one thing that always got me through everything.
What's that?
Sticks and stones would break my bones, but words would never hurt
Nope.
me.
We weren't sensitive. Oh, mama, he called me stupid. He
Of
goes,
course we
maybe
weren't
because you're
sensitive.
stupid.
We weren't sensitive because our moms used to beat our asses with whatever
They
object
found, exactly.
They got chancleta,
and
a
if,
branch,
and
a
if your
belt.
mother had to tune me up, she tuned me up, brought me home, and your mother told my mother, mira, le di por esto. Oh, sí, okay, gracias. Then I get my ass kicked again.
Shit.
Yeah,
You
so-
go to your mother, he called me stupid. Did you say something back? No, then you are stupid.
Exactly. Tú eres estúpido.
Right.
Estúpido, vete para allá. Déjame
No,
quieto.
no,
I'm,
yeah.
I'm
Our
watching my
moms
novelas.
taught us right, and she always
Escoba.
said, "Oh, la escoba." I remember
Yeah,
that.
like Escoba. My mother hit us with whatever she found, bro.
Listen.
The Hot Wheels tracks.
I don't know about the Hot Wheels
my
tracks.
God. We got whipped with that too, bro.
Oh my God, get out of
I
here!
tell you know something, bro. If the laws were are like they are now back then, all our parents would still be in jail.
Yeah, yeah.
They also we would have been a bunch of orphans raising each other.
Michael from Orlando says que viva la Latina comunidad.
Exactly. Hey, the guy, what's his name from Orlando? I'm old. I forget things.
Mike Love.
Mike Love. You've been to the World Food Trucks, ¿verdad? Tell Harv how it is, bro. La comida. Now they got chuleta cancan. Last time I was there, they had it, but I can't eat it. It was
Who
just too
knows what a
much.
chuleta cancan out there is?
Oh my God, bro.
Chuleta cancan is amazing. Is an experience. You guys should try it. I've only
Absolutely.
gotten it from Puerto Rico. I've never gotten it from anywhere else. Not
Well,
even here.
Well, the it's a Puerto Rican food truck. What you got to do? Just get the big chuleta and have the tocino around it.
Yeah.
And that's how they make. It's not as big as the ones in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
So I saw it. I said, bro, this is like an
And
anorexic chuleta.
everything in
Cancán.
Puerto Rico is big. Have you ever had a bacalaíto in Puerto Rico?
I don't like bacalaito.
It's this big.
Damn, that's a
Put it in your
disc.
face for $2.
See, look at Michael Love. The Latin food is amazing.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro. They got the from Venezuela, Peru. They even got Middle Eastern food there, bro.
Oh, over there in
Yes,
Orlando?
yes. In the World Food Truck. What we used to do whenever we go to Florida,
Yeah.
we'll go to Old Town,
Yeah.
hang out, leave the car parked where it is,
Yeah.
and run across that long ass, that wide ass street to go across the street to the World Food Trucks.
Very nice. My next trip, actually, when I go to for my interview, the third week of
If you
June.
get a chance, man, you gotta go, bro. You gotta go.
Yeah. So Artie says boomerang stiletto heel shoe.
Yeah, you ain't lying, bro.
Oh my God.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying.
Moms were beasts.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Beasts.
yeah.
I don't even think our fathers would hit us like that.
No, you kidding me? They will go like this. Wait till your mother gets home
Yeah. Yeah.
because the beating is worse.
That's too funny.
Okay, man. What else we got out here?
We've got time.
Yeah,
That's what we've got.
Anybody got anything that you
so
guys
if
want to talk about?
anybody wanna call us, give us a
Yeah.
question.
Number is 347-640-3920. Once again, 347-640-3920.
Yeah. So what are your plans for the summer?
Not
Any
much.
vacation?
Nah. Well, I'm hoping to go see my parents. My pops.
Right.
In July.
July.
A couple weeks.
Okay.
I'm already.
Yeah,
We're gonna see what
yeah,
happens.
I would like to get out again. I
You know,
would like to
local
get
buddy,
out.
but for sure for Thanksgiving. I already told my pops we're gonna go.
Yeah.
We gotta go. He said he's dying.
Where,
He's
back
dying
to
for us to
Orlando?
come. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
It's been a tradition for the last several years.
Yeah, I hear you. I
You
hear
know,
you.
now that mom's not home, not there, I didn't get. Did we go this past Thanksgiving? I don't think we did.
No.
I'm not sure.
You know, I don't. You're becoming like very attached to Orlando, and I noticed that I'm becoming very attached to Puerto Rico, and I think I'm gonna keep going back over there
Puerto Rico.
to Puerto Rico. The last trip that I did was, I went to, for those that didn't know, I went to Orlando recently to shoot my music video Puerto Rico, for a few days, and then from Puerto Rico I flew out to Orlando for 2 days just to chill out. And I always said I want to move to Florida, but I'm kind of beginning to feel differently about the whole thing.
Well, if you're gonna do it, get property quick in Puerto Rico, because you know it's becoming scarce, and the prices are gonna be so astronomical
Yeah.
that we're not even gonna be able to afford it.
Well, vamos a ver.
You know, I was thinking about that also.
It's still
If
a
I
paradise.
had the money, I would get a property just to have it and go whenever I wanted to.
Right.
You know, but my compadre, él tiene una casa from his family. His grandfather built it with his own two hands,
Right.
and they have it over there in I forgot what part. I know it's in the western part of the state, the island rather. And you know, if I had like my father, may he rest in peace, my biological father,
Mhm.
he bought a house with a woman that he was married to,
Nice.
and once the paperwork came in, la botó.
Oh.
She kept the house.
That's crazy. That's crazy. No, we have a house out there also that's being rented out from my grandfather who passed it down to us,
Oh, okay.
which is great. But it's in Ponce.
So
Ponce is nice and
Ponce is beautiful.
but there's not a lot to do in Ponce. It's
So
like-
what?
It's and the beaches you have to drive pretty.
When you drive.
Yeah. You have to
If
drive.
if I live by the beach all the time, but you might aburrir.
¿Cómo va a ser?
I'm gonna get tired of the beach all the time, bro.
Nah,
Same
nah.
sand and everything. No, man.
Same sand.
No, no,
You want
no.
different sand.
That's the same thing over and
Are
over
you
again.
talking
Like,
about the beach now and not a person?
Yeah.
you know, you go to the. I can't live at the beach.
I'm a beach person.
I can't live at the beach, bro.
Yeah.
Sand gets all over the
You
place.
like the mountains. You like
I love
cabins.
I love a log cabin, bro.
Yeah.
You see my post?
Yeah. I
Log
see
cabin.
it.
Give me
So
a log
that's
cabin,
what you
bro.
like. I like.
I'll come to the beach
beach
once in a while and stuff, but to live.
Come on.
No, yo no quiero hotel en la montaña. Yo quiero mi cabina and nobody around.
Except the bears.
Drop me off and leave. Don't come back until I call you.
Welcome, Gothland. Thanks for watching.
Gosh, what's up, girl?
Michael Love says Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday.
Yes.
Gothland people love the city life.
Well, I like the city, but ya me cansé.
Yeah, I'm getting tired of.
Ya me quiero largar. If I go to
did
Florida, I
say
want to
it?
go to Ocala. It's more rural.
Yeah.
You know, my campito and stuff. But if I want to go to the city, I'm only about an hour and 10 minutes from Orlando.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, and
well, vamos a ver. I don't know.
yeah.
Let's see what happens. I
see,
mean,
Johnny loves cold weather. Not that much anymore, bro.
No.
Not that much anymore. But I will tolerate it.
yeah.
You know, but and if I had an opportunity to go even further north, I will go.
How far? No.
It doesn't matter. I'll go to Canada. ¿Qué me importa?
Jamás.
I will go to Canada, bro.
Jamás.
Why?
Alaska.
I'll go to Alaska. I'll go to the North Pole, bro.
He said Alaska donde todo te arrasca.
But it's in the cold.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna see me. Canada got beautiful country, man.
Yeah. I would love to visit these places, but I'm not.
You know what you can do? They have it's kind of expensive. They have a train that goes across the entire Canadian country
Yeah.
from east to west or west to east.
Yeah.
It's like about $12,000. Pero
$12,000.
you're in the absolute lap of luxury. You go through some of the most beautiful country in this world, bro. The freight trains and those trains that and Amtrak and stuff. Beautiful country.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
That's
But
crazy.
it's the lap of these are it's like a luxury hotel on wheels.
Would you do it?
Yeah, I would do it if I had the money.
Yeah. I would like to do cross country.
Yeah, the Manny says they're hitting record highs temperatures in North Carolina tomorrow. ¿Quién te manda?
You know it's going to be in the 90s this weekend in New York, right?
Well, like 89, 90s in the surrounding area. Newark will hit 90s,
Yeah.
but it's going to be, and then we get storms and it'll cool down again.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on because that's very extreme. But this time is extreme.
No, it's not too bad.
You don't
We're
think?
going to
To
have
go
that every
from
once in a while, but we're not
to the
going to stay in
90s?
that pattern.
Right.
We're not going to stay in that pattern. You know, we'll get hit with it once in a while.
Here's the thing: we didn't really have a bad winter. So
No,
I'm wondering.
we
if
had
the
well, we
summer's
had
gonna
some
be like-
cold days.
No, we didn't have a bad winter. The
Mike
snows-
Love is 15 minutes from Disney. Okay.
Oh yeah, he lives close to the airport.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
From MCO. That's the Orlando International Airport.
He says 100 degrees in Orlando, Florida this Thursday. Wow.
Is that straight temperature or that's the real? Oh, that's the heat index.
That's a lot. That's all I know.
Yeah, no. I just stay home, air conditioning,
Yeah.
or go right into the car.
Yeah. Bueno, por lo menos Orlando, the islands, you're surrounded by water, so that's cool. But when you're in Texas or you're in like Arizona or Las Vegas, that's a totally different type of hot and totally.
But I don't
different
leave
type
the
of heat.
house. Listen, I'm very adaptable, bro.
Really?
I am the ultimate optimist.
So listen, if you were to go on vacation to these places, you wouldn't travel and tour and
Yeah,
you would.
in an air conditioned vehicle.
Okay, that makes sense. Good, as long as you
I
not.
can take it. I can take a little bit of heat.
Right.
That's no big deal.
No.
Look at me. I'm sweating like a pig now. It's hot in here. Es el landlord de nosotros. No quiere poner el aire. You know, but it's you deal with it now. When I was a fat ass,
Yeah.
I would sweat by just thinking about it, bro. But
That's
now,
crazy.
you know, I sweat. So what?
Yeah.
Big deal.
Yeah.
I'm like very nonchalant, bro. I mean, no me importa muchas cosas, bro. It's hard to get me upset.
Yeah.
When you see me upset, it's because I feel like being upset. Basically.
Dry, and Noel says dry heat in the southwest. Yes.
Well, to me, honestly, heat is heat. It really doesn't matter. But when you have now the humidity in Florida is oppressive, but the humidity in New York is oppressive too. But there's dirt and pollution with it.
Right.
That's what irritates you. That makes you sticky. I've been in Florida with the heat, and I've been outside and stuff like that.
Right.
And the humidity, it gets to you, but I don't feel sticky.
Right.
I don't get sticky.
Kind of heat.
Yeah, it's a different kind of heat.
It's a
Heat
different
is,
kind
you
of
know?
heat
Yeah.
and PR also.
Well,
You know.
I've never been to Puerto Rico in the summer.
Oh my God, you don't want to.
I've been there in the winter.
Eso quema.
Pero me
Ooh,
quedo
that
adentro.
stings.
No, but that's why I'll live in the mountains where it's cooler.
And you don't need AC.
No, I will have it.
In the mountains,
Of course,
it's
I'll
never
have it.
hot up there.
I'm bougie.
He's a bougie Rican.
I'm bougie Rican.
That's funny. Artie says the hotter the better, wepa.
Oh yeah, he loves. Oh my God, this guy loves heat, bro.
Really?
Bro, the sweat could be pouring out of his face, and he's having a freaking time of his
He's
life,
happy.
bro.
He's happy. That's
What?
good.
He's happy as a pig in new mud.
And Manny says, I just got back from Texas.
Yeah.
The heat
Index was 105. Yeah, he went to his granddaughter's communion.
Wow.
She did a communion there. He was down there. I remember the man, he sweats like a pig también.
That's crazy.
I mean, yo sudo mucho and stuff. It happens. I just hate sweating when I'm in a suit.
Right.
You know, when I'm going out or whatever. If I'm going out, tiene que ser de noche and it's got to be air conditioning.
Right.
If there's no air conditioning, una guayabera and a dry deck t-shirt.
So talking about all this heat, we're going back to the original question. You're not going anywhere for the summer.
Probably not.
Right.
If I had the money, yeah, I'd go. But I'm
Yeah.
gonna, like I said, if I could spend all my time with my pops in Florida and
Yeah.
do absolutely nothing, ni salir para ningún lado,
Yeah.
I'm in heaven.
Nothing wrong with that.
I'm in heaven, bro. I'm in
Nothing
heaven.
wrong with that. Sometimes you just gotta chill.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I have no problem doing absolutely nothing. You know, I mean, if I go out, I go out. You know, I'm not gonna be a party pooper.
Yeah.
And they say, vamos a salir, and I say, I don't feel like going. No, vámonos.
Yeah.
Vámonos. You know.
Bueno, mi gente, we're almost closing our segment today. I want to say thank you for joining us. And next Wednesday, we are going to have George K.G.
George G from Chubano Entertainment.
Yes, Chinese Cubano.
Yes, we're going to be talking about a lot of stuff and his rise in the music business and when we got our start in music business together, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, he worked for Fania, and he actually worked with Celia. I think he...
Ralph Mercado.
Well, Ralph Mercado.
Ralph Mercado worked with Celia.
Right.
He worked with Tito Puente, Tito Nieves,
Right.
all the hot shots.
Right.
So he knows the ins and outs.
Yeah, we're going to talk a little about the migration of Chinese in Puerto Rico also.
Yes.
We're just going to tap on a few things with our guest, George K.G. next Wednesday. You don't want to miss this.
Yes.
It's next Wednesday, 6 p.m. I am Javier Luis.
I am Johnny Boricua Prince Dones peddling a Latino Ruido coffee mug.
He's
Get on it.
excited that
Get the coffee mug.
he has his new coffee mug.
Yes.
I got mine too. Anyway,
Mine is
mi
better than
gente-
his.
No, it's not. Mine is better. Mine is white.
Mine is blue. So what?
Anyway, mi
Gringo.
gente, have a good week, and we will see you guys next Wednesday.
Yes.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Por amor soy de ti y seré toda la vida mientras viva.